Well, not an unexpected result, but an absolute beastly performance from both teams, especially Jancho PL just now hanging on for dear life against the Spaniards, doing very well after Ostribuc had put him in the driver's seat. Of course, Poland two defenders on him, that's too much to deal with, and of course Serbia are going to be able to clear that away. Like you said, Poland have had a tough route, and now up against Serbia. This is what it feels like. To be the best, you have to beat the best, and that's exactly the mission for both these teams. There we go. Celebration of Andrea Belotti, as we know him. Alexander Mitrovic with the first goal for Serbia. Feeling we will see more goals. Even just this time. Wow, Serbia strike first. They take themselves the lead. Kepa doing what he could not do in the winner bracket matchup between the two teams. As you mentioned, the only one Zico took that game 2-0. This, the revenge leg in the grandest of finals right here in the eEURO 2021. The winner will be taking home that virtual trophy. And at the moment, it is Serbia striking first. 1-0 to Kepa. Absolutely, and like you said, the Serbians try to keep warm by playing some friendly games, while Poland were, of course, beating Spain 2-0 in fact. While France did need 3 games to dispose of, well, the other way around, of course. Serbia did need 3 games to dispose of France. Here we go, Poland on the ball, good through ball, connects with Swiderski. He's a goal scorer, we've seen it happen before. And that's going to be a corner kick once again. Yeah, against Spain, it was all about Lewandowski, but he's not been the man that's been scoring where we've been covering Poland. It has been over on the wings. Yeah, most of straight into this on the back of beating France, or would they prefer to sit and have that warm-up game? It's really swings and roundabouts. There's benefits and negative sides of both occasions, and at the moment it is Kepa though that is looking to just unleash, maybe taking a page out of his teammates' book. Of course, we saw Roxa absolutely letting go of it in the French matchup, and it worked out for him. So clearly Kepa's thinking, why not, let's have a go. Absolutely, yeah. And let's hope that Ostribuc has been focusing on PES recently. It seems that way because he's been winning. This is the first time he's tasted a disadvantage in score. I don't want to say defeat just yet because we've got a long time to go. Svershok hits the floor, and that's an offense if ever I saw one. The referee is going to call it back. Ball on the floor for a free kick for Poland. But I was going to say that Ostribuc also likes to play race games like Formula 1. Oh, gets a great through ball from the free kick. Rebound falls for him, and he's going to put it in. Keeper slaps it wide. Got hit by a defender there as well. Deflection, but the keeper still equal to it, but can't get a hold of it. That's going to be another Polish. One of his favorite players to watch, and Kepa is completely annihilating that. He's nullified him. Exactly that. We've seen spectacular matches, but now we're seeing a very cautious match. A good affair nonetheless, but still We have yet to see many Polish chances, although small present there, and Lewandowski on the end of it should have been the equaliser. Keeper smashes it wide. And now we're going to see the final 5 minutes with maybe Poland unleashed.
Could he have put it across the goal? Absolutely, that was the right options
as well. But for now, he will play eFootball Pro and the eEUROs, of course. Maybe some other tournaments as well. Poland threatening, but not threatening hard enough. Kepa, you can't see him getting nervy just yet, although it does feel like a nervy affair, but Kepa really seems to have control of the game, doesn't he?
And he's in full defensive mode as well. I'm very surprised. Now he switches to it. So Osterbusch finally goes to pressure, but I would have thought that would have been on a lot earlier. Obviously how you feel at Özmakibil, it was on from 20 minutes onwards. He absolutely kept that pressure on. It's been very late in turning that on. Only chasing a 1-0 lead, I understand.
Nervy affair, but Kepa really seems to have control of the game, doesn't he?
And he's in full defensive mode as well. I'm very surprised. Now he switches to it. So Osterbusch finally goes to pressure, but I would have thought that would have been on a lot earlier. Obviously how you feel at Özmakibil, it was on from 20 minutes onwards. He absolutely kept that pressure on. It's been very late in turning that on. Only chasing a 1-0 lead, I understand it. Maybe he thought there's plenty of time left, but there's no time left now. Kepa may well just try and close this one out, and rightly so. Just 1 minute to go. Keep the ball. Don't jump it up. Ooh, that's dangerous. That could come back at him as quick as possible. No, that's it. Game 1 in the books. The only one, Zico. And that is a big result with Roxa versus Jancio coming up next.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you wouldn't put it past Kepa, of course, to win, even against Osterbusch, the man on fire so far together with Roxa.
And get yourselves involved. There is going to be plenty more matches here, I feel, as we move on to game number 2. This will be Roxa for Serbia in the red, playing from right to left, and Poland will be represented in the white by Jancio, and he will be playing from left to right. Jancio, because that was a 100% goal-scoring opportunity right there. Jancio stealing the ball, putting his foot on it. You love to see it, and it's actually going to go the other end. There's a real chance here. He's got to get past the defender. He's onside. He's onside. A real chance here. He's got to get to it first. No, the pass back. Oh, he's got back to the player. Is it disaster for Serbia? And the goalkeeper just gives a goal to Poljska.
Absolutely. When we've been talking about Osterbusch all tournament long, because Jancio only had that one win in his bag just yet, and it was Osterbusch doing the work. Now against Spain, Jancio PL had the goal. Yeah,
I think it came off Lewandowski's backside.
Exactly.
Let's have a look. The clearance.
He jumped in the way of the path.
It came off Lewandowski. It deflected across.
Oh wow!
I mean,
can you hear the Polish crowd?
Sometimes you need the rub of the green.
Putting Roxa in all sorts of problems in between a rock and a hard place. But we know Roxa, he is a steady player. He's always calm, and here he comes again. He's turned his Berger on, and he reaches his striker. Mitrovic feeds it into Dusan Tadic, whips it. That is extraterrestrial. Look at that So calm, so collected, cool as you like. Dusan Tadic with the goal.
Call back the goal of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for me right there. What a performance under the pressure that he is currently facing, to just have the audacity to chip it on the edge of the box. Saw the keeper make the move and finds the top corner. Brilliant play, and Serbia will draw level 1-1.
That is absolutely something special. The number 10, the captain of Ajax, and here for Serbia, he brings the goods. Roksa controlling him, of course, and that's the main point, because Roksa is never down and out for the count. Look at that, here he comes again. He's turning it on, he's turning up his style, and there he goes. It's off the post. Poland hanging on for dear life, but right now Jancho, oh, he won't be too happy with that. He won't be sitting there relaxed.
From the chance of Lewandowski hitting the post, it has been Serbia driving forward.
Look at this.
But a real opening here. Yeah, ball across. There, possibly the winner for Poland. Incredible scenes here in the grand finals. And Fudbalski once again on the score sheet. Poland regain the lead, 2-1.
Who else? If you need a hero, call Fudbalski. He's been there on the end of things time and time again, all tournament long, and just when you think Roksa is right back in it, Poland deal a heavy blow. Janek Wojcik, Jancho PL, he has been the man for the big occasion. Spain fell to him, and right now he is putting Roksa in a spot of border. Oh my.
Absolutely fantastic performance from Jancho right here. When the superstar of Poland fails to deliver, up steps Jancho, the shining hero that nobody was expecting against Roksa. Ball flicked across, Jancho's keeper will hold it. And now time is very much against Roksa here. This is looking nailed on to be level 1 apiece. We could well be going the distance here, Rene.
And we're looking at a runner-up against the group winner, let's remember that. Both were number 1 in the qualification stage. But of course, Serbia in a tougher group with Russia. Poland, although they did have Germany to deal with.
Oh, it's over!
Yeah, that's it. It's all over. Jancho PL ties this best-of-5 grand final back up 1-1 in games, just 21 years old. Can you believe it? And Fudbalski once again on the end of things to make an impeccable goal and an impeccable impact as well. Oh man. Jancho.
Because you're looking at the next legs. This potentially is also the 5th matchup. If we were to get there, if we were to go the distance, this will be the 5th matchup as well. They will face each other once again. The 4th game, which we now will absolutely need, will of course be Kepa. Yeah, absolutely.
This is Jancho,
This is Jancho, so absolutely will happen no matter what happens in this matchup. This one, I expect to see a very interesting spectacle. Both. With the rebound not happening, appeals for penalties as well from the players, but Roksa will be all about this, the direct style, straight through your defences, cut you apart. They may well continue this way. On the left wing, looking to try and play it in, finds his man, there's the runner, the flick, the goal! That's the style that Roksa was looking for.
Spectacular effort outside of the right foot. Luka Jovic in a right foot somehow. It came from the left, tight angle as well. Keep it there to try and deal with it, but Jovic so sharp as a knife, and that's all down to Roksa's perfect, pixel perfect passing. Look at that, and then puts it in the short corner. Keeper on the floor.
couldn't help it. Sprawled on the floor, tried to get a hand to it, but this was perfect aim. Look at that top corner.
Yeah, I definitely have words with your right back there, because was it? No, it's the left back. Sorry, he was way playing him onside, because the rest of the team stepped up, but that left back was still miles away. So very much onside there. The only one, Zico, bustled off it from the start. Roxa coming straight back at you. Wins the ball back, turns his defender. There's players on the right. Look at the space. It could be two. He turns to look. Oh, the defender gets his foot there.
Yeah, close enough. We're going to see a corner for Serbia, but look at this. He had a runner on the left and a runner on the right. Goes for the right because the ball's already there. Close enough. Off the defender and over the goal. That's too close for comfort if you're Ostribuc right now. He has to get back in this. Straight from the goal. I feel like that's an own goal. It is. He's got the defender. I mean, he cannoned in at such a power. Absolutely driven in. And Serbia find themselves 2-0 up. But look at the power of it, even on the replay. You could slow-mo that and it would still look like an absolute cannonball. Oh, yeah. Tadic whips it in. Mitrovic gets a touch on it, but then it deflects off of Klich. That's so unlucky. Puts up a foot, try and keep it out. Doesn't matter, says his goalkeeper. Well, it does. This is the grand final, mate. It does matter. Him to be aware of the timer, because we're in minute 78 and it's about to expire. Poland coming in with many runners, trying to reach them, and it will connect. There we go. Fudbalski trying to struggle in behind the defense, but it's not going to happen. And look at that ball over the top from Serbia. Oh, wow.
Fantastic ball. Runs it down. 10 minutes to go here. It's 3-0. This game is done.
Mali, još jedna pobjeda, Mali, još jedna, bre!
Eto ja, na početku puno hvala, Vučevića rešava i Komić.
Defense means it is all about attack for Roxa.
Oh, yeah. I think he plays with Torino a lot, the AS Roma man, because he lost at Andrea Bellotti celebration, doesn't he? Look at that, whips in the cross perfectly weighted pass for Mitrovic to get his head against. And now Poland chasing by 3. Surely that's not going to happen in 10 minutes and a bit of injury time. We've seen a couple of fouls, I think 1 or 2 minutes of injury time for Ostribuc. Surely that's not enough. He's going to try anyway, of course. Never give up. That's his slogan. And he will try and do something special, but he needs magic. He needs wizardry right now. I'm not sure that he has it. Not against Roxa, surely.
No, needs magic. Doesn't really have the time, unless he's got a machine that can wind back and figure out where and when he went wrong, which does mean it's going to be going down to Jancio to keep Poland within this tournament. He's going to be up against Kepa in the next leg. That could be the final leg, we will find out, because Roxa has been magnificent here.
But you wouldn't put it past him, right? Jancio PL, he's on red-hot fire right now. He's a flaming volcano, and he's about to erupt, hopefully for Poland, because I don't see it happening here anymore. Maybe that one goal to console Ostribuc.
That's a corner.
Yeah, that's a corner indeed. He will have to whip it in quickly. Try and get on the end of it. Near the first post. Does get the rebound. There he is with Fischuak. Brings it back in. Shot from Jersiak. Close enough. But then loses the ball. And Serbia will play this match and will win it 3-0.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from Roxa. The only one, Zico, has definitely tried and put the pressure on, and he may well be able to steal a goal just at the end here if he can lay it back. There's the tap in, so he does get a consolation, and that will be all it will be. But it won't help him out here with the scoreline as is. Serbia will be taking themselves this win. We just have pretty much the final whistle left of this matchup.
Exactly.
Once the goal scorers get back in position.
I just put my pen to paper in thinking about writing down 3-0. In the end, it's 3-1. It's once again Fudbalski on the end of it, but this one will go down in the books as a goal for naught, so to speak. Ostribuc does get...
Ajmo, još jedno.
Mali, druga pobjeda, samo ti druga pobjeda treba. Aj. Ne možeš se mučiti opet ja postoji, ne moguš.
put him into that fifth all-decisive match for this grand final. Look at him, Roksa, with the flag of his nation behind him. That is the dream for many gamers. Only few can do it. In that fifth game in this grand final of eEURO 2021. Of course, he would need Ostrobój to win that final game then against Kepa, but let's not get ahead of ourselves, because right here it's Poland with the knife between their teeth, because Serbia could close it out with one win.
Jancio with an absolute majestic performance against Roksa, completely closed him down. You saw what Roksa can do. We saw him just with that 3-0 performance, and we've seen it throughout the tournament. But Jancio nullified him. On the same page, Kepa completely shut down Ostrobój. Both of these players, I do expect this to be a far more respectable performance, a cagey performance. I do not expect those huge direct through balls that we were seeing from the other players. There were big chances.
Bravo, ajde, nije to ništa. Da gubiš, ajde.
During this grand final, remember the corner where of course Klich went the wrong way, and then it's Mitrovic this time once again on the end of things, deflection. But Serbia will not care how the goals come, even if they're as beautiful as the one that Dusan Tadic made, as long as they grab the points, as long as they win the matches. Because let's remember that beautiful goal came in a match they lost, and now they're scoring a less beautiful goal, although
off the backside, it's Klich again.
Passing is good.
Again. It's straight off his backside. Oh, he puts his leg out again.
He always tries to step in between everything, and sometimes that will backfire on you. That is the case right now, but Serbia won't mind. It was a good offensive move, and it did deserve a goal, to be fair, but keeper might have had a hand on it if it did indeed went towards that long corner.
Oh, quick interception from Kepa could set things running here. A quick second goal would absolutely be devastating. A chance, a shot, and it will go for a corner. A real big effort there. Szczesny once again pulled into action.
Absolutely close enough. Look at that shot straight towards the top corner. A good give and go, and it's once again Dusan Tadic on the end of things, slapped wide by Szczesny.
Super, bravo, ali hvati malo.
Šta bi?
Will retain their lead. 15 minutes gone. And let's not forget, if Serbia were to take victory in this matchup, it would be it. Serbia will take the UEFA eEURO 2021 title. Just a step further than they could reach last year in the semi-finals. For Poland, it would be heartbreak.
Absolutely. Oh, and there we go. We've got the second goal for Serbia. Out of the ditch once again, and it's 2-0 down already, but a lot of time left to go. That's the silver lining, I guess, but look at this goal, well worked once again.
This is the Kepa that we saw in 2020. This was the Kepa that carried Serbia to that semi-finals. And we were talking about where he's been. Well, today he has delivered. He put up a magnificent performance against France earlier on. He did. Free kick they were looking for. Let's see what they do with it. Driven in, the defender's there though, and it will get cleared up to the midfielder. And look at this, Kepa will certainly slow it down, draws in the players.
So calm.
Buys the opponent time. It's exactly what he's looking for. Time. There's a real break. It's a massive chance. It's going to be short.
Ne kosta.
Ide dalje, samo ide još, ajde, ide još, nema staje.
Ništa,
još preko ovo.
exactly the right time. Once again, it's clear in pursuit. He's not going to be able to get his foot in between this time. Chips it over the goalkeeper. Good effort. And Poland are trailing by 3 in a do-or-die match.
If ever there was a time for Kepa to stand up and be counted, this in the grand finals was it. It's just a shame that Jancho, who had also done the same for Poland.
This is a game that's going into the books. Serbia pulling out all the stops here to bring this one to a good end. And they're 3-0 up to the good. Lose the ball though, and once again, surely the ref is at some point going to pull a red card.
That's the second yellow, isn't it?
That's Gudelja, yeah. Nemanja Gudelja from Sevilla takes down Krišovac. I think that's his second, and he's off.
Well, in the earlier matches, but Kepa finally steps up. We were wondering where he's been. On day 1, he was invisible. On day 2, there was glimmers. But here in the finals, he has stepped up and delivered for his country. Jancho's shot was carried by the defender once again. They can't even get a consolation, despite the 10 men Serbia. Serbia will clear the line.
Bravo, bre, tako je. Vidiš da možeš, sine. Bravo, mali, ajde, diži glavu, ajde.
Ajde, prvaci Evrope.
Ajde, bre, ajde.
Bravo, bravo.
Bravo, mali, vidiš da možeš.
Tako je, bravo. Doneci, bravo. Prvaci Evrope.
Vanja.
Ajde.
Bravo.
Vidi šta je emocija.
Tako je, mali, bravo.
Ajde. Majstor je. Kakva pobjeda. Sa 0, a? Jel sa 0?
To take the UEFA eEURO 2021 Championship trophy. There it is on your screens. The virtual trophy will go to Roxa and Kepa. What a fantastic performance from the boys.
Absolutely, and this is what they've done it for. This is what they've been fighting for all season. We started out with 55 nations. They've narrowed it down quickly enough to 16. They came into the last few, and of course they gave it all they had. Last year, the final was the final hurdle for them. They stumbled over Italy. This year, Poland was up against them with the amazing Austrians, with the spectacular Jancho Biel, but they couldn't do it. In the end, it's Kepa and Roksic who managed a powerful performance. What a final, ladies and gentlemen. These are the faces that you will see laughing at you from the screen.